Hi there, and welcome back to the HQ. Today, we're going to be reacting to the new Halo reveal. I've been excited about this for a while now, knowing the fact that it's going to be like a Halo Combat Evolved remake. I'm really interested in seeing what this looks like and what this is all about. So let's just jump right into this. Oh, this already looks fucking fantastic. God, this looks fucking fantastic, dog. Ooh. Campaign Evolved. So it's just called Campaign Evolved. It's
Halo
not
Campaign
Combat
Evolved is the next project coming out of Halo Studios. It is the ultimate Halo CE campaign remake. It is coming to Xbox, PC, and for the first time, PlayStation. It'll be arriving next year. To talk more about it, we've got
Halo
Dan,
on PlayStation.
Dax, and Greg from the
That's
development
kinda
team.
cursed,
Guys,
but I
let's get
kind
into
of
this.
dig it.
Why is this the right game for right now?
We did this work on Halo Anniversary. I felt like there were certain things that were left unsaid. There were certain things that we weren't able to achieve at that time. There were certain things we weren't able to do.
It's a great time
to
revisit Combat Evolved for new players, for
Halo
established
Anniversary
Halo players,
just
and maybe even for old friends
a
playing on different
reskin of the
hardware
original,
today,
so
to allow them to play
That
together
worked.
and enjoy the
It worked
franchise
for what it
together
was.
again.
Going back to the Halo ring again for the first time.
For the first time is really important, and for them to be surprised by new content and feel like excited again about exploring the ring world.
For new players, this is the right time for you
Infinite
to jump in.
was
Think of this
the
as
sixth game.
your
This is a
introduction
remake, like a
into
full-blown
this huge
remake of
franchise
Halo
we've
1.
been building for the past 25 years.
I'm curious.
Like, Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary was like a remaster, but this is a full-blown remake. So that's what we're getting into now. And I really cannot wait for this because I'm really excited for what they do.
How you're going to focus on capturing the essence of the original, knowing that you need to evolve to kind of move the experience
Yeah,
forward.
like, it looks phenomenal
we don't take
already.
that lightly
Like,
at all.
holy
Whenever
shit.
we make a change, the number one thing was to be true to the original game.
For every one of those topics that comes up, there's someone who is incredibly passionate on the other side saying we can, like, that is sacred. We do not move that crate.
It's really about looking across, what we've learned over the years, what technology we've built, and how we can tie that back into this experience.
So in this game, up to 4 people can play the campaign together, regardless of which platform they're on. And then we're kicking it old school. We can play 2-player co-op on consoles, on the couch together, just like we.
That's dope. That's amazing. Split screen's back, baby. And they got 4-player co-op cross-play between Xbox, PC, and PS5.
We did back in the original. What do you have to do differently to account now for 4 people running around?
For different co-op counts, we will make some of the spaces larger. We also want to make sure we're authentic
And they
to
also
the
have a
encounters themselves.
13-minute
So it's a balancing
demo
act
video
between that difficulty
for the
tuning
silent
and
cartographer.
making those encounters
definitely gonna watch
the
that
right
next.
size for the right space.
I understand that we've done some special tune-up works to the beloved Warthog.
We have. There's a new seat, what I like to call the golf cart seat or the bumper seat. This is on the back of the Warthog, so now you can bring everyone with.
So they modified the Warthog.
Let's talk a little bit about one of my favorite aspects of the Halo franchise. What is a skull?
That's fucking
What's
cool.
cool about it? What does it do?
The skull is a gameplay modifier.
The skulls?
Generally mean-spirited. It makes the game more challenging for the player.
The combination, the pairing of these different skulls and how that's going to create that new gameplay experience. Huge amount of replay options for folks.
I love the replayability that skulls bring to a campaign.
Skulls are always really fun to
It is
collect.
almost endless variety.
We have dozens of skulls this time.
The most that we've ever had in a Halo game.
Are you a lasso guy? I think you yourself told me that you don't think anyone would ever be able to complete this game with legendary all skulls on.
I don't think so. I mean, there's a lot. And so if
They're
you
setting
can
a
do
challenge
true
already, huh?
Legendary.
They're setting a lasso already.
Let us know, because I'd love to see it.
Oh, that's gonna be
think,
interesting.
That'd be really hard.
If there's one thing that this community has shown us is do not underestimate them, and they will find a way.
Oh yeah, like when Critical put like I can't remember how much it was. I think it was like a $10,000 bounty or something. It was a big ass bounty on the Halo 2 Deathless Lasso, and somebody managed to do it. That was amazing. That was amazing to watch. I love shit like that.
So Halo's always been known for its sandbox. How has this evolved?
We made sure that anything we
this is
included isn't going
amazing to
to
look at.
drastically change the way the game plays, to change the sandbox in a drastic way, but there's some really fun kind kind of additions, nuts across enemies, weapons, vehicles, things that in the original CE you weren't able to do before that you now can. You finally killed the elite with the sword. That weapon hits the floor and you can pick that up and just, kind of really take it to the enemy.
Finally get that fucker behind the locked door.
All these weapons, by the way, have been painstakingly remodeled, rebuilt, higher fidelity. How do all these things kind of come to life?
That comes across through the way they look, the way they sound, the effects, the actual panels on the weapons themselves, the ammo counters.
With Unreal, the fully dynamic lighting within Lumen allows us to get those effects, right? That rich plasma lighting up and brightening the environment.
God, dude.
Of course, one of the hallmark elements of Halo CE is what becomes kind of a three-way battle with the introduction of the Flood.
Oh,
there was quite a bit of development between Halo CE and 3 to kind of how the Flood behaved and just how they interacted with the player. So we've pulled a lot of those Flood behaviors into this game.
And I would say this is a learning specifically from CE to Anniversary, which is just kind of that mood, the atmosphere, the tension, the horror, and really delivering on that from the way that we stage the encounters and the setup and how we reveal the Flood.
In Halo Legacy, there were some pure form units. We've pulled in a familiar friend, familiar fiend, if you will, to challenge the player.
You're putting some
Talk to me just a little bit about how we're approaching the narrative aspects to bring it up to the same level as the rest of this game.
We want to tell an authentic story.
Mark V
we want to level up the cinematics from the source.
I love that shit, man.
As we were building this out, we didn't just kind of put a new coat of paint over the original cinematics, right? We ended up revisiting exactly how they were blocked out, how they were sequenced, how they were put together, and we've done that across the board.
We have access to original source assets, original source code, and access to the original storyboards. We are remastering, remixing the music to go along with these cinematics.
We also had the core principal cast come in and re-record all the lines.
How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engine shields?
This really provides a degree of fidelity that we weren't able to do for Halo Anniversary.
Now would be a very good time to leave.
I'm super excited that this game will include 3 brand new bonus missions. Tell me a little bit about that.
It was really important that we preserve the original story as it is. So these missions specifically are meant to be a prequel, a setup for the main course. These new missions are going to offer some new opportunities for character interactions, maybe between Chief and Johnson.
We've got some new mechanics,
new levels,
AI
like
behaviors, things that haven't been done before in Halo CE.
I think we're just getting started.
So
where are we right now?
Where are they going to fit in?
What can you share with us?
In the past few weeks, we've been able to start engaging and sending builds out to some of our
that's going to be
members.
fucking fantastic.
We can now see so many of the elements of the level really coming together.
There's a point in every game's life cycle where it kind of just comes online.
I want to release
really high fidelity versions of the cinematics, elements of the sandbox and encounter tweaks and the lighting.
You go to someone's desk and give feedback live on an experience, and to me that's like a really exciting time.
Oh my god,
the ultimate love letter to the game that started it all.
Each individual
our entire Halo community
unit within the Megalith Golo
with open arms this next generation of players. I'm excited to just relive these experiences again for the first time.
Oh, coming next year, dude. On Xbox Series X and S, PC, like Xbox PC, Xbox Cloud, Steam, and PS5. Rip Switch 2, but holy shit. The fact that we're getting Halo on PS5 is fucking phenomenal. That's amazing. A 13-minute gameplay demo.
The Covenant believe that what they call the Silent Cartographer is somewhere under this island. The Cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center.
Like, it looks amazing for like pre-release. Like I can see some of the cheese here and there, like some of the crust because it's pre-release, but it still looks phenomenal. God, this looks fucking fantastic, dude.
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot. Get set to cut out
Look at this, dude. This is fucking amazing. Look at this shit, dude. I'm just like taking in every little detail that I can, like all the UI elements, like the gameplay. God damn. God. I forget how long the fucking pistol's barrel is. Handling fucking elites the same way all of us would. Charge shot, headshot.
Area secure.
Affirmative. Echo 419
Ooh,
inbound.
no, this is...
Somebody order a warthog. Hey, I didn't know you made house calls, Warhammer. You know our motto. We deliver.
God. The fact that you can see, I believe that's Threshold in the sky there. The fact that you can see the planet the ring orbits around so
Let's go find
vividly.
The map room. That will show us the location of Halo's control center. I've been
Okay,
able to
quit
pinpoint
moving
the main
around.
facility
Give them
by
a minute. They'll hop
cross-referencing
on.
Covenant survey data and religious texts. We were right. It's on this island. I've marked the entrance with a nav point.
God, look at all of this. Look at the fucking visuals, dude. The visuals of this look fucking phenomenal. Like, even just like the little things of like the trailing for like the needles, or like the persistent track, like persistent tire tracks you leave in the sand. Like every little detail.
There.
I get off on details like
the
that.
silent cartographer is somewhere inside that facility. They're already inside. We have to get in there and stop them before they learn the location of the control center.
God, every little detail in this freaking demo. Like, even for pre-release footage, this looks amazing. God, like, so far, the levels seem pretty one-to-one. Like, I know one thing they talked about was making some various little adjustments here and there for, like, later levels, because the fact that the latter half of Halo CE is very, like, backtracky through some of the similar level designs with, like, a different coat of paint slapped onto it, so I'm very interested in seeing what they do with that. But this, so far, looks amazing. Seems pretty one-to-one level design-wise, enemy placement, and all that jazz, with the original Silent Cartographer. But all in all, it just looks phenomenal, dude.
The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The
Interesting that they're like,
My
rather than
analysis
doing
indicates that the map room
regular
should be at the
like
bottom floor of this
Sangili
facility.
voices like they did
Let's keep going inside.
for Halo 1.
Don't let them lock the
They're
doors.
doing... Oh, lockdown. Like, the fact that they're translating Sangili voices.
Interesting. I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo's subsystems. We need to find the security override to get this door open.
That's listening to the new recording.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found the control center?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation's security system.
Understood. We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get
Thank
there.
you for the follow.
Here are your orders. I want you to
Welcome to the HQ, Ulti Fox.
force your way into the facility and find Halo's
I'm sure there's gonna be I'm sure there's gonna be very reasonable people about the fact that there's sprint in this game. I'm sure they're gonna be very reasonable about that. Like, I'm seeing, like, I can see the Twitter discourse now. I can see Sprintgate on the discourse right now. People bitching about the fact that there's sprint in this game because it goes against the will of Halo. Yeah. Yeah, there's like people that are like believe that like putting sprint and like sprint functions and movement tech in a Halo game fundamentally ruins Halo, and I'm just like, do you play video games to have fun or do you just play them to bitch?
Good luck, people. Keys out.
Like, let's move down the beach. Keep an eye
for
on
real, like they're like, oh, if it's not 100%
one-to-one
one-to-one faithful, then they get all persnickety. I want to get up close with these Covenant models, see how much detail they get into. With it being a remake rather than just a reskin or a remaster, I do wonder if they're going to include Covenant types from that make debuts in other games, because I know, like, in the lore of Halo, like, it, like, placement of various species within the Covenant ranks kind of just depends on who's in charge, and the Covenant battle fleet in particular that you deal with in Halo 1 is the Fleet of Particular Justice, which is led by Thelvadam, who is the Arbiter. And I don't remember his stance exactly on having like Jiralhane / Brutes in his fleets and serving under him. So I don't know if they'll add Brutes to Halo 1, which I think would be relatively lore accurate because I mean they were in Reach, and Brutes made appearances within the Covenant ranks as far back as the first contact on Planet Harvest. So it makes sense. I think it's just a matter of lore and how the Arbiter would feel, how Thelvadam would feel about having Brutes serve in his fleet. And what they'll do with like other species, like the Jackal subspecies, like skirmishers and all that stuff. So I'm very interested in seeing if they do like more enemy types and stuff like mixed within the base ranks, and to see what they do with that. I'm also making more of a habit to try to pause before my yaps.
Looks like there is a path into the interior of the island.
Yeah. I'm just like don't mind me if I go quiet. I'm just trying to like get a good look at the different Covenant types, because like right now it just seems like the base, because like Jackals specifically, they have 3 different subspecies that make various appearances. Like you have like the normal Jackals with like the long beaks, and then you have the like the skirmishers, which have like all the feathers and they're all jumping around and shit. And then like there's a 3rd species that only appeared in Halo 4 and 5 that have like the snub nose. Technically they're all the same species, just a different subspecies that appear in different areas of like their planet and moon's atmospheres. And I'm interested in seeing if they're making like various adjustments to that as well. That fucking grunt went flying, dude. I don't think it came back down. Did it come back down? That motherfucker never came down. Holy shit. He got sent into orbit. That was hilarious.
Let's get it going, Marine.
Oh. Hunter time, baby. Let's see how if they change their weapon behavior. Oh, shit. Oof. Wow, they plowed through those hunters. So it looks like they're the same as like other versions, like the plasma lobbers. I'd be interested in seeing some deviation in the hunter weapons, honestly. Like, my favorite hunters are in Halo 3 ODST, where they paired 2 different hunters together usually, like a blue armor and a gold armor hunter. Whereas like the blue armored hunter has like the hunter beam, where it fires a concentrated beam of plasma, and the Gold Hunter fires like the rapid fire burst, like blobs of plasma. And I think Halo 5 actually has a really interesting hunter variation too, where it swaps fire between the plasma lobbing and then like rapid fire rapid fire like a plasma Gatling gun for like long distance coverage. And like Halo 5 hunters are probably like Halo 5 and Halo ODST have some of my favorite hunters. And I really hope to see like more variation like that.
Area secure.
So far, this looks fucking phenomenal. Like, the fact that I know these levels all by like the back of my hand, like, and spotting all the little detail work, like the luminescence just like to the blood is phenomenal. Like seeing like the grunts, like all the details. It does seem weird. I don't see the jackals dropping any blood. I wonder if that's just not something. Oh shit! Oh, narrowly missed sticky grenade. Ooh. Oh, hunters. Oh god, I can't think about this scene without thinking about the fucking book. Because, oh. Was that just the hunter, or do they got like camo elites? Because I know, funny fact, in the book, in Halo The Flood, which is the novelization of Halo 1, they have like multiple side stories throughout the book. And it's like one just follows Master Chief like kind of one-to-one to the game, in the story of the game. And then another follows like a group of ODSTs that came down with the Pillar of Autumn. Like, well, like on a different like thing with like a different escape pod as Pillar of Autumn. And then one that follows a Sangheili spec op, like a Black Ops Sangheili by the name of Zuka Zamami. And he's like made it his mission to kill the Master Chief, and it inserts him into various little sections here and there throughout the game. Like, he technically, Zuka Zamami is in this scene here with the hunters camoed and like trying to get the drop on the chief. And then it's like the elite that you fight in like the final hallway of the Maw is Zuka Zamami. And there's even a whole campaign mod for the original, for CE on the Master Chief Collection. It's like a Zuka Zamami campaign, and it's kind of funny. And with them talking about releasing like prequel missions along with like the base game, it makes me wonder how much of the original book series they're going to acknowledge. And if they're going to try to integrate, like mix together the timeline of the books and Halo Reach. Because you kind of have to at this point.
Use the holo panel to shut down the security system.
It's a shame they didn't add like the beta Huragox. Oh. Oh, that looks sick. Oh, that looks fucking sick.
Good. That should open the door that leads into the main shaft.
Yeah, like, funny fact, in the beta version of Halo CE, they, like, the Huragox, like, the little floaty dudes with the tentacles that appear in ODST, they were supposed to appear as early as this game, and had, like, a whole beta design. And originally, and the like beta version of the silent cartographer, you're racing your way to the control room by like to get there before a prophet does. And whenever you enter the I can't remember if it's the map room or the control room for the security systems for the installation. But whenever you get there in the beta, you find like a bunch of Huragok there, the little engineers, like floating around and fucking with shit. Because that's how the Covenant know their way around Forerunner stuff, is because they use Huragok, who are basically like organic, like they're like organic repair computers created by the Forerunners to just kind of fix their stuff if it breaks. And they're extremely long lived and and they reproduce like relatively easy. So the Covenant just has a bunch of them that they use for their stuff, which is how they have such advanced technology, is because the Covenant technology is not original technology to them like humanity stuff. They are scavengers. All of their stuff is just based off Forerunner tech, which is how they're so advanced. But yeah, that's a fun little factoid about the Halo CE beta. And I'm noticing some cut lines of dialogue that they're putting into this. Like the line of like the Covenant already being inside. I'm pretty sure that was a cut line. Like, I remember just watching like a cut content video, like not even like a few days ago.
We need to go to the main facility. Let's head back down the beach.
Mayday! Mayday! Dropship Bravo 22 taking enemy fire! Repeat, we are under heavy fire and are losing altitude!
Ammo elites.
Understood. We're on our way.
I think that line was cut contact too. Like, for context, for the crashed Pelican outside of the beach.
Chief, Bravo 22 was bringing us some heavy weapons.
Oh yeah, there they are.
After I saw we were up against hunters, I thought you could use them.
Turns out he didn't need them. He fucked those hunters' day up. Very deft. Yeah, it's so nice. Like, genuinely, it's so nice to see the OG plasma rifle back. Like, after like the storm rifle replaced it and all these other variations of plasma rifle, it's just nice to see the OG plasma rifle back. God, the fact that you could even see the faint crackling of energy shields on like your exposed armor, that looks amazing too. Ooh, jeez, flare on that. Shit go boom. The fact that Warthog survived is amazing. It does make me wonder if they're going to include the other Warthog variations too. Because if we're going timeline-wise, the Goshawk and the Missile Hog are both in Reach, so it makes sense for them to have those variations here as well. But that could fuck up the balance. So like, cause like, technically speaking, by like, timeline shenanigans, like things like the Goshawk, the Missile Hog, and ships like Phantoms all appear prior to this point in the timeline. But they just don't appear in Halo 1 because they weren't made by Halo 1 time yet. So it makes me wonder if they're going to retroactively integrate those elements into this as well. Because we're only getting 13 minutes of what is probably a like an almost 10+ hour campaign. Maybe. So it's very interesting to see what we may be getting. We got another minute and a half left of this. Ooh. I'm gonna get a look at Jack a little quick. I don't think that's just like a snub-faced one. Can't remember the exact name of the subspecies. It might be. I don't know. I'd have to get a good look at them up close and personal. And you're just like I wonder what difficulty this is being played on. It's like I reckon it's probably easier normal difficulty just for the sake of like showing off the game without having to like sweat swamp your way through a level. But I definitely wonder on like heroic and legendary just how much effort it'd take to kill those. God, like I'm sure the transition will be a lot smoother between gameplay and cutscene, but God, this looks so freaking good, dude. God, I love this. I'm so excited for this game, dude. Oh, 2026. I am so excited for Halo Campaign Evolved. You don't even know. I'm a big Halo fan. I've been playing Halo since I was like 6 or 7 years old. Like since that shit came out, I've been on Halo. On God. And it looks so good. I don't care about stuff like people like bitching online like, oh Sprint is in the game? Oh, I can't believe it. That's not Halo. I don't care. Like, Halo is Halo, and if Halo is fun to play, then I enjoy playing Halo. And it's like, the only Halo game I didn't outright enjoy playing was Halo 5, because the plot is kind of booty cheeks, and the repetitiveness in combat scenarios and having to fight the Warden Eternal 10,000 times just kind of got old to me. But all in all, I just love Halo, and I cannot wait for this to come and to be able to play it. And it's only a year away. I reckon it's probably going to be like November next year or something. Maybe November, December, somewhere in there. But I'm definitely looking forward to playing this. And I'm definitely going to play this on stream day one when it comes out. So let me know what you think about Halo Campaign Evolved down in the comments below. Hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, ding that little bell, and I will see you next time at the HQ. Bye-bye.